I totally forgot that we had a trade, and I set up a meeting with my boss, and I'm losing my mind. So forgive me, everybody. I'll be ready in 1 second. Let's get ready. My apologies. My apologies. Let's get ready. All right, 7-year note. My apologies. My apologies. Maybe it's time to retire. What do you think? Time to retire. Let me get my right instrument on. Bonds. Now we got to check volume on bonds, right? Let's check the volume real quick. We may have mixed volume on bonds. Can you all hear me okay? Out there, let me know you can hear me. Okay, very good. All right, you can hear me. I'm not retiring. Let's check the volume. All right, this morning everybody got a note that the bonds were rolling over. And when I checked the volume this morning, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hold on. All right, so we're going to add ZB9, 500,000, and then ZB12, 300,000, 350. So I'm trading 9. That's a very significant difference in volume. Tomorrow, usually it takes rollover a day. It's pretty normal that happens. All right, let's see. I'm just curious what the DMM says about it. I'll bet the DMM says 9. Yeah, it does. But I'm going to sync my time. So I want to welcome everyone that's watching us on YouTube. So the 7 years been one of the smaller bond reports, okay? It's definitely been one of the smaller reports. Let's see what last month looked like. So July 29th. I knew I had something going on today. I was just totally goofing around. I was on Facebook. I was like eating lunch. It's only a trade. So here was April. Let's get into June. 1301.30. So it triggered 35 seconds. I had a fast move on that. It should have been a better trade than it was. It pulled down. So let me see what it looked like before. So we made money on that. It's hard to see it, but it also moved so fast that it couldn't place the stop. Let's check the month before, which was 6/24. June 24th. 13:01:30 is our entry time. This is not my video. I can always tell when the video comes from the trade room recorder because the videos, they don't work properly. Okay, so we didn't get filled. Looks like about 20 seconds. And then it was very slow. And I think we got stopped 2 months ago. So I was trying to shrink my stop each time. Then I moved my stop into the wrong position. That'll give you an error if you do that. Then I moved it again into the wrong position. I think I did that twice in a row. And then I just decided to close the trade because I knew it was a loser. So let's be honest, this is not the best of the bond trades, okay? It's not the best of the bond trades. Now, you do have Jackson Hole going on, so there is a possibility that there might be more interest in this report right now. But I'll be using 3-tick brackets on all the bond trades for the rest of my life. As I said last month and the month before, and then didn't do it and got stopped. So I'd rather have a dull trade, catch a bigger trade, but not get filled on the wrong side if it can be avoided. It can't always be avoided. So click on strategies. I'm using a bracket of 3. I'm using everything else the same. It's a 60-second cancel. I'm just trading 2 contracts on this report. Targets of 6, targets of 3, sorry, 2 and 6, stop of 3, stop loss of 3, entry time, activation time, 13:01:30, right? 13:01, 13:01:30. It's a breakout trade. And I'm trading for real. And we call this a bond, but it's a note. So one more time, bracket of 3 for me, 1 for 2 ticks, second position for 6 ticks, and then a stop of 3 ticks. Hold on 1 second, folks. I have to send my boss a message. He's expecting me in a meeting. Okay. So one more time, we got 1 position for 2 ticks, 1 position for 6 ticks, a stop of 3. Let me get my financial juice. I don't hear them, and I know why. Let's fix that. Okay. Financial juice usually knows when the auction takes place and they announce it. Okay, so that's the setup entry time, 13:01:30, breakout trade, trading ZB, and trading 9. Now, we can always dream, right? Can always dream and look at the February report. Let me find the video if I can find it. Let's see if I have it. I may not have it. March was pretty nice also. Here's February. I don't remember this particular move. So it exploded down. And then I closed the trade for like a profit of, let's see, 200, 350, roughly 350 in February. Again, when you get those ultra fast moves, it can not know where the stop is. So you want to be aware, if you get a fast move in your direction, close out the trade. And then in March, it made 11 ticks. Let's look for March. $13:01:30. And boom, it just hits both targets for an immediate profit. So March was like a textbook beautiful trade. Not fast. It was almost a minute. 13:01:58. 59. It fills, hits both targets. Now that would be, I'd be perfectly happy to get that trade today. I wouldn't mind that at all. I'm going to put the news up. It's about 90 degrees where I'm sitting today. So hot. All right, here's the news. Just checking the amount of orders that are available, and there are a lot. Now, we're in a little bit of a mixed volume situation with bonds, which makes this a little trickier. So, if you want to take this trade off, I wouldn't try to talk you out of it. I like when things are perfect. I like to trade when things are perfect. But you can't always get that. I mean, we don't always get perfect. That we know. We don't always get perfect. We don't often get perfect. The volume always interests me, though. $554,000 orders today, and 390. 554, 394. So a total 800,000 ZBs today. It's a lot. So it's a 60-second cancel. Usually we get filled before it cancels. And let me double check the cancel. 60 seconds. And let's see if I'm going to check my sync one more time. So how do you check your sync? Everybody remember? Go to time.is, and it puts my computer right in sync. So they're saying that the bond is trading at the high end of its range. They're not expecting any big surprises, they're saying. Everybody okay out there? Anybody trading with me? Anybody trading this with me? Jeff, you're here. Fred, you're trading one. TJ's trading. Tess and Sim, okay. Chantal, you're trading one. Zian. I don't love the charts. I don't like unformed candles. So this is our last money trade of the week. Next week is busier. Next week, I think, because it's the week before Labor Day, it could be a strange behaving week. You never know. Michael, you can either just type ZB0921 on your chart, and that'll put it, then you can trade it. The reason you don't have 9 is because if you okayed the rollover this morning, it removed all your previous contracts. What I recommend people do is when they send you a rollover notice, uncheck it and then just say okay or done. Uncheck it. That way it won't remove your previous contracts. Especially if you do a lot of testing, you don't want it to remove your previous contracts. Okay? Michael, that's probably what happened to you this morning. That's my guess. That's why your 9 disappeared. I'm sure you got the same notice that everybody got when they logged in about rollover. And if you leave it checked, it will remove the contract, the early contract. I don't know why they insist on doing such weird things sometimes that don't make any sense whatsoever. Yes, he can just type 0921 on the chart, ZB0921, Michael, and you can trade right off of that. The other way to add an instrument is tools, instrument list, click on the futures folder, and then click on add, and then type in ZB space 0921, enter it, and it'll be there. Nice thing about Ninja 8 is you can just type the contract on a chart. So we got about a minute, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Not even, minute and a half now. 13. Now, what's interesting is they have come out with micro bond futures. I don't think they have any volume yet. One more minute. A lot of folks here. I'm pretty boring today. I apologize. No ranting, no music, no nothing. Just one dull trader. It's hard to be on 10 times a day. I need to be entertained. I need to be entertained by you all. 13:01:30. Orders will show up on the chart. And then you have 60 seconds to get filled. I'll let you know when I hear in my headset that the auction has taken place. So 60 seconds. Waiting to hear. Waiting the data. Okay, that's the news is out. The question is, will it follow through now, or will it not work? So even with a 3-tick bracket, it filled right at the bottom, and it looks like this is trouble. I'm going to combine my orders. I'd be happy to get 1 tick, and couldn't get it. Okay. This particular bond auction has not been a great one. So there's nothing you can do when it doesn't work. It filled, reversed. It's only a 3-tick stop. It's a small loss. So sorry, folks. It's been a little bit challenging the past couple of weeks, but just stay the course. You'll see. Things will get good. You have to have faith. You have to have faith. Sometimes this is what the bond trades do. Then you get it all back on a good move. So you can't, it's the whole same routine. You can't lose faith over a couple of trades that don't work. You just can't. So I'll see everybody tomorrow morning. We have a
wait. Hold on. It's Eric here from behind the scenes. No, I just wanted to share. I traded it as well. I'm sending you my results. Hey everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, I made a tick or two. I got in, and guys, this is Eric. I know I come in every once in a while, and so I hope you don't mind staying in the room just a little bit longer. So where did you get filled, Lee? Where did everyone get filled?
I got filled at 23.
Okay, so my short entry at 23 as well, and I was able to get oh, not both of them. One of my entries was 23. One of them was 25. Is that pretty much the same as everyone else?
I had both of mine at 23, and I never had an opportunity for profit. Never.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
So I got in at 23 and 25, and I got out. One of them I got out break even, and one of them I made 2 ticks. So I made 2 ticks on one contract. So I made.
That's
60,
interesting.
a A whopping $62. And how about?
No, what's interesting is I never had an opportunity to make a penny. It never was positive.
Oh, well, you got in. Hang on a second. You got in at 23.
23. Yep. And then it just went against me.
May have been really. I mean, it wasn't like you had to. You had maybe a few seconds. I'm not sure on your end, but it did get down on my end to 20. I mean, that's where I executed, right? I got in at 23, and then I got out at 25. And I see some folks also made money in the. So
yeah,
is it?
Yeah, it's really strange. Yeah.
Michal made $125. What were your fills?
Hey, Eric, will you close out the room? I got to go do something. Can you close out the room?
Oh, sure.
Okay. I'm gonna leave.
Okay, then I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you in a few minutes. Yeah, I believe.
Okay.
I believe I do. I know how to do it. No problem.
Okay.
So while I'm here, Eric Roth here, one of the co-founders, 10-Minute Trades. I used to love doing this myself, and I said in terms of, well, we never really had a trade room like this. We had a chat room. Anybody else is focusing on this trade for a second? So Michal made $125. Anybody else? Ellis? I wanted to share something with everybody. So who on Sunday night, earlier this week, I also traded the euro and the French manufacturing. That's at like 3:30 in the morning Eastern time. Did anybody happen to trade that? Talking about the euro French manufacturing. One of the things that I would love to. Oh, Jeff, you did. I'm looking at my. I traded as well. Jeff, what were your results on that one? So I'm talking, guys, about the euro French manufacturing. Yes, that's right. So the French was basically a dull trade, a canceled, but the German one I think I made about $90. Yeah, it wasn't a big winner. Good for you, Jeff. So the family money trades concept, I love it. I really do. And the euro French and the German, those used to be some of the ones that I used to trade very, very heavy on. In fact, I remember distinctively making between the two of those reports one night, $5,000, and it's an incredible feeling, Jeff. Even if you only make a few bucks, but it's a nice feeling to make money at 3 o'clock in the morning, 3:30 when everyone's sleeping. And even this week, I was trading small. I mean, $90, almost $100, 3:30 in the morning, and so just want to share that with you all. One of the things that I would love for us to do in this trade room. Lee was kind of talking about him entertaining, etc. It would be nice if everyone had a mic, and every once in a while we could bring somebody on, like you, Jeff, for example. And that's something that I'd love for us to try. I don't want to put anybody on the spot, but for now, I know it's past lunch hour for a lot of folks. Any questions or anything, before I go? Well, another thing that I want to share with everybody, you see I'm rusty at doing this, is that, I'm trying to see what other mediums we can do to enhance the trade room experience. And so there's some exciting things coming. That's all I'm going to say for now. So just hinting at, we're always looking to see how we can improve the experience. And I know I kind of sound like a little salesy, but I just want to let you know some exciting things are happening. And one of the things I'll just tell you right now is, we've been trading live, all the time, family money trades, but things are about to get interesting. We've been up about 50% with our family money trades, and I think it's time to increase the size of our account and trade heavier. So cat's out of the bag for right now. So that's coming. All right. So Jeff, pleasure. AJ, I'm sorry that you lost. As you can see, total transparency, Lee, on our trading account, we lost 2, but not a big deal, right? It's just a few ticks and stinks, but it is what it is. All right, everyone. So I'm going to close the room because I know it's 10 minutes after the report. I think that's usually when Lee likes to close the room. And I just want to say that I very much enjoy being here. I appreciate everyone. I appreciate this community very much. And if you don't see me often, I don't want you to feel like, believe me, my heart's all in this. I love 10-minute trades. I love, it's done a lot of things for me. I trade behind the scenes, but you're going to see more of me. And in the meantime, I'm happy that you're in good hands with Lee and Chantal. All right. All right, AJ, Jeff, Mark, I really love to, you know, we're expanding here in 10-minute trades. We have Chantal on the team. If you think that there's something that you could bring of value to the team, you know, that's something that I also want to reach out to folks. We're looking to expand our team. All right. All right. Have a great day, everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.